Happy Saturday, everybody. Well, after a very busy week and a little bit of stress in there, I thought I would practice what I preach and actually do a creative activity this afternoon. So it's been a long time since I've got out anything to be creative. So I thought I would kill two birds with one stone and also tell you about a project that we're doing in our community art gallery space at Gladstone Hospital. So Cosmos is currently on a project, but let's go for a walk and I'll tell you about it. Welcome to our veggie garden slash flower garden. Been testing all sorts of different flowers over the last 12 months and had fun growing them. So what are we doing in here and what's this got to do with creative activity? Well, I'm actually harvesting some stuff to use for the craft activity or creative activity. So these are beautiful looking mums or chrysanthemums. Love these colours, they're so vibrant, and this guy is doing super well in our very clay soil here. And this, well, you can see I've been trimming it this morning, but actually gave me the idea. This is Dusty Miller. So I grew this to see what it would be like to use in a bouquet for flower fillers, and it grows pretty well in our very horrible clay soil in this bed. Probably reminds me of snow. And this cute little guy is Celosia. I think from memory it's called Flamingo Feather. Okay, we've got a few things there, just one more. And this is yarrow. I think the colours were a berry mix, so lots of pinks and reds in there. Okay, I think we've got enough now. Let's go. Oh, I just have to show you one more thing. So last year I grew lots of different types of cosmos, but these ones have come up by themselves. How cute are these little guys? I think they're from the candy stripe variety. You may have to come too. Well, we're back in the studio, and yes, that's a jelly plate. Jelly-like. We're doing some printing using what we've just harvested. So as I go through the creative process of how to do a jelly plate, I might tell you a little bit about the exhibition. So it's a community photography exhibition, but you don't have to be a professional photographer, as long as you can take a photo, and it's more about the creative process. So the theme is with my hands, and the goal of this exhibition is to try and encourage more people to take up a creative activity. And so we want to see a whole range of different creative activities, and Cosmos Arts for Health, we think of the creative activities to be very widespread. So that's a yes to gardening, as you can see. And that's a yes to woodwork. That's a yes for welding metal sculptures. A whole range of creative activities. I think if you're using your hands, and that's what we've asked to be in your photograph, that you need to have your hands in there, it is a hands-on artistic expression. So let's have a look at this artistic expression. I actually love this process because you don't have to create a masterpiece at the end. It's fun, it's experimental. Sometimes it works, sometimes it just doesn't. And sometimes you just cut it up and use it for something else. So this video isn't super long. I'm just going to fast forward through the process. So I hope you enjoy that. And then I'll pause at the end and we'll talk about what you need to do to get your image ready for your entry into the community photography exhibition. So when we're putting the piece together and in the final photograph, we really want the viewer to understand how we came about to make this. So we can do that by adding some of the elements in the background. So in this case, that last print, I decided I would like to use one of the other prints that I had done. And then one more thing we need, in this you need to have your hands somewhere in there. So I've popped my hands in there and I've just gone for the simple blueprint. So voila. Then from there, all you need to do is click on the link. It'll take you through to our website. Has some information in there that you'll need to know to put in your entry, and then click on the form, and that's where you'll upload your file. So make sure you're uploading your largest file straight from your phone or your camera. That just makes sure that we have a really good print quality as well. Super excited to see all the creative images coming through. So have a great weekend.